Got it all set. Good morning. I've got a few more pieces to sew on this of strips to sew together here. So I'm going to sew them on so I won't have to tote them up to the other house in pieces. They can all be together. Let me put these apart. 1, 2, 3, 'Losing my place here. 4. Good morning, Kim. 5. Whoop, it fell. Let me get it. Good morning, Gladys. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Cheryl. Let me get these pieces. Just a few more and I'll have them together. And then I can take them up to the quilt shop when my Gladys Brown comes and cut them apart. And she can start sewing them together. I've got my lap full. Cheryl's hand stitching, binding down the latest quilt. Hey, Daisy Mae. All right, where am I at? I think I'm right here. That's the way we want those. I'm lost. I'm confused. I hope that's right. I'm fixing to sneeze. Achoo. It's a rainy day here today. What's the weather like where y'all at? It's really warm, but it's kind of rainy. I don't like that one there. I don't think I like them two side by side. Do you? But that's the next one. Well, I think I'm just going to have to live with it. It is what it is here. Yeah, how's everybody feeling? Everybody well this morning? Good morning, Rowena. Overcast. Yeah, it's rainy here. I went up to the mailbox to mail a couple of packages, and I knew it was sprinkling, and a couple of times there was just hard dash. And I thought, I hope I don't have to get out of the truck when it's the hard dash rain. And Kim's still congested, coughing and sneezing. This stuff is the pits. Oh, I think my sneezing was just because it's dusty back here, and I was slinging these pieces of fabric around that it fell in the floor. Are you sewing pretty? You're sewing pretty. Raining and gloomy. That's kind of here today. They're even talking about thunderstorms later on this afternoon here. Don't want no thunderstorms. This is going to be that donation quilt that my friend Gladys wants to make. So I'm just helping her. But then I want to get it ready where she has to work on it come Wednesday. That little hussy, I can't do all her work. I'm looking forward to Wednesday when the girls come back to the shop. It's always fun when they come and visit and hang out. I've got so many unfinished projects, it's not even funny, but we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. We'll talk about how much fun it is to start a new project, not what we haven't done. And you know, I was just thinking this morning, I know like I need another project, but next year I think I'm gonna plan one of them sampler sew alongs and just maybe just do it myself. And maybe we can make a sampler quilt together. But we'll wait till January. And then I want to do like Cheryl next year. If I start a quilt, I want to finish it. Anything started next year, I got to finish it, don't I? Let's make that a rule for myself. I better sew faster, hadn't I, if I want to get anything done. I know, she's just a little hussy, ain't she? We tease each other, and well, y'all have watched and call each other all kinds of names up there. All in just good fun, laughing and cutting up and going on. Don't mean a thing in the world by it. I heard a rooster. Did y'all hear that rooster outside? I did. Probably go to rain and they'll have to run to shelter, won't they? Under my porch. Right outside this window, there's a window right there. And I have seen those chickens on the end of the porch down there. The porch goes all along the front of the house. And them chickens, I don't ever go out there, but the chickens do. Good morning, Nancy. I won't be going to the creek today because it's rainy. I'm caught up on orders unless y'all order something else, but I sure got a lot of paperwork I need to done and a lot of stuff I need to add to the website. And sometimes if I get too much that it just overwhelms me, I just go sit down and sew and don't think about all the stuff I really need to be doing. Not that sneeze. My nose is almost running. Did you finish my... No. Can you not see it right there? Right there it is. Does it... Hey, Rowena, does it look finished? No. It is so pretty. It's so pretty, but no. Did you finished yours, didn't you? Hello, Lisa. Lurking and a working. Well, I'm a working and a running my mouth both here. I'm not going to be here long. I want to sew these on there and these on there, and then I'm going to have to go do something else. I've got a bag here. I'm going to put them back in this bag that Gladys had them in, and go cook something or clean the house or do something else. I don't know what yet. Where'd it go? You dropped it. And my dog's wanting to play, but I don't have time to play. Terry has to get here and play with that dog. Y'all are, Kim and Nancy saying hi to everybody. Hello, Lisa Brown. I should have brought my third cup of coffee in here with me, but I won't go get it. I didn't bring my coffee, but before I come back here and sit down, I brought all the telephones, and I've even got my cell phone to charging because I didn't want to have to get up and go get them if they went to ringing. I thought I was all ready, but this won't take long. I told my husband I was going to go live from up at the quilt house, but that didn't happen. He's out haying the cows, so he's not in the house right now. I think I'll cut that off there. That's one of my leaders, ain't it? We get it in place here. Would y'all want to do a sampler sew along next year? I like making sampler blocks. A different one each time. I like that. And if you didn't want to make them, you wouldn't have to. But sometimes it's hard to come up with what you want to make a video when you're on the YouTube. My hair looks blonde, don't it? Don't look as gray this morning. This light's a different light in here. I should have fixed it, but I didn't have time for that. Didn't have time to fix my hair. Just pinned it back. Oh, I'm getting off. Kind of so fast. I think it could be fun. It was fun. Sure fun the last time we done it. And I finished that quilt. I finished that sampler quilt, and Ramona bought that one, and it went to Kentucky to Ramona. On my other channel, Rita's Roost, I've been doing cooking videos, and I want you to know my subscriber number goes up. I think they like my cooking better than they like my sewing. But you guys are friends on both channels, I think. But I think I've got 17,000, 600 or 700. No, 14,700, I think, on that other YouTube channel. So I better decide what Terry's going to have for lunch today and make a video of that, hadn't I? It won't be nothing fancy. I can already tell you that. You like both channels. Well, I do too. And I like the people on both channels. Got to spread myself to both channels, don't I? Heard my phone make a noise. Wonder what that was. Is that my phone? I'll look. I shouldn't be rude and be on the cell phone while I'm talking to you guys, though, can I? Should I? Shouldn't do that. Well, don't want that. Find which button to push. The last phone call was from my home phone because I had to call it to find my cell phone. That's the truth. Well, I tell you what, I'm warm back here this morning. It's just almost feels like it could be thundery after a while, as warm as it is this morning. It's not a bit cold. He's in place here. Y'all are not chatting. I'm assuming you're working on something and can't chat. I'm going to assume that. No, Cheryl's doing a binding, and I don't know who all else has probably got a needle and thread in their hands or working. And you can't type and work at the same time, can you? Be in the 50s, get cold again. Yeah, it's hot here this morning. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty warm. I thought it was going to storm overnight, but now they've kind of put it off to later this afternoon. Well, I'm seeing 17 of you in here. Pedal to the metal. Working this little machine hard, ain't I? Making her go fast. Heidi's back. Heidi's back. Or did she never leave? I don't think she ever left. Wrong side. Let's do this side. Hello, Mona, the block builder. I had to put some kind of little picture up there, so that's the one I picked this morning. I've got a lot of little old cute pictures saved on the computer, but then I never can find them when I want them. My computer skills are lacking a whole lot. So that one come up, and I thought, oh, well, that'll work. Trying to get this done because I really want to go work on something else. And Mona's just saying hi to Rowena and everybody. Hello, Teresa. Frances got to go home. She was in the chat yesterday that I had. She can't move her neck, but she got to go home. Maybe she'll see us in a minute and check in with us. Hey, Linda Brookshire. Got a package for you in the mail, Linda. I took it up to the mailbox in the rain. So letting my mail carrier pick it up. Oh, I think I just ran out of bobbin. At least I noticed it before I sewed just a little bit. Get that little oil can. And it's empty. I got another one right here. I can go a little bit longer. Need a little brush. I'm just going to blow some of the fuzz out of it. Last Wednesday at the quilt house, my friend Michelle came and she oiled up the little machine up there. She took it all apart and greased it all up and oiled it all up for me. And that's when we wasn't sewing, and that's when we noticed that little screw, that one of them little screws was missing out of the little bobbin case. Hello, Lisa. Let me get that little scrap. Now go back. See, that didn't take too long. They had an extra bobbin. Didn't take too long to get regrouped, did it? And somebody asked the other day about what foot. I've just got the regular old foot on my machine, but the little plate's got 1/4 of an inch, so I just go by it. Knock on wood, I'm a pretty good sewer. Not to brag, but I've had a lot of practice. Lisa says good morning, everybody. Keep them straight. I have to push one of the top or the bottom one back in line every once in a while. Well, I'm seeing 22 of you in here chatting with each other. Good morning, Jane Martin. I'm in the house today, not playing in the rain, not out playing in the water. You know, because I like to do things in the house, but I kind of am an outside woman too sometimes. I like to go do other things outside. I like when it's garden time and I can go to the garden. I like this to go with my husband to hay the cows. I like to go play in the creek. I don't like to go shopping. That's not my thing. There's another one of them little labels. I'm telling you, Gladys Brown bought this fabric real cheap to make this donation quilt. So look at that. She gave $2 for that piece. So I think it's about $10 worth of fabric in this quilt. But since she wanted to give it away when it was made, we didn't want to put the high-end fashion fabric in it. But it'll be just pretty though, won't it? Rainy and breezy here today. It's rainy here, Teresa. I don't like shopping. I don't like it at all. And I don't do much in-person shopping other than when I have to go to the grocery store. But I only go to the grocery store maybe once a month, maybe twice if it's, but not much, because my freezers are full of meat. I've got milk and eggs, and I keep plenty of flour and sugar, so I'm pretty good to go on foods. So I don't even have to grocery shop. But I like my Amazon stuff if I need something. And I will admit, there's a little dollar store just maybe 4 miles from here that I pick up a lot of stuff at when I run out of. I know my husband will say, have we got any junk food? And I'll say, well, all we got's this or that and the other. And he'll say, well, you better go to the dollar store. So the dollar store gets a little bit of my business. But this dollar store is real rural, so there's usually nobody in it hardly. Teresa says, let's see, Daisy May. Yesterday I discovered a yo-yo pillow front and a crazy quilt pillow front that I started and never finished. I was hoping to finish those today. Well, you go, girl. You get them done if you can. And Teresa, Mom's been sick, so I've had to do her shopping every week. You know, I don't take my mama shopping. I've got another sister, I think, that likes to shop, so she takes mama to get her groceries or picks up what she needs. So that's not left to me. Now, I would if I had to, but I think the other sister goes more than I do. So she tends to mama's shopping. A friend of mine went to a thrift store, bought 7 men's shirts, and made a king-size quilt top for under $10. I bet it was. I've been wanting to do a little, what do you call it? Little Sunbonnet Sam, and I've been wanting to use men's shirts on it for the little overalls and the shirts and the hats. And I even, 2 or 3 years ago, I even bought a bunch of cheap men's shirts to make it with. But it's just been an idea in my head, and I hadn't done it. Terry has a hollow leg. He's always hungry. I know it. But no, he don't eat it. Actually, he's not a big eater. I'm the one that eats everything up. But Terry he's not going to get fat. He's going to be tall and skinny. 2 more on this color, and then 8 more of the other one. One started for my mom. I need to pull it back out and finish it. That does sound neat. If we do that sampler quilt next year, we ought to see if we can do if we could use scraps and not buy, because I have spent so much money on fabric and I've got so many scraps. We ought to see if we can do it cheap. All the quilts that my grandma always made, I don't think she ever bought fabrics for them. He was hungry. Yes, he was, wasn't he? Every bit of that chili was ate before it was all said and done. Wasn't no leftovers of it. I cut out 3 pairs of pants. Need to get my machine set up to sew. Well, what you gonna do for the holidays? Let's see, who is it? It's Marilyn. Marilyn's had to put her stuff up because everybody comes to her house for the holidays. I'm not having no festivities here. We'll go over to Mama's or go up to my daughter's house, but nothing here. And y'all already know it, but I don't even have up a Christmas tree or no decorations, and I don't care. It ain't bothering me a little bit. I'm not jealous of y'all that had put them all up and they all look pretty. I won't preach to you, but I just don't do the Christmas things like that anymore. There's Maryland. Maryland, I was just talking about you. I was telling them you had to put all your sewing stuff up so you could host the Christmas dinner. I was just telling them that about you. All I got up are my outdoor wreaths, tree and lights only, and garland on the staircase. Well, you know what? I gave my daughter all my Christmas decorations, so I don't even have any of them. There was 2 of them that I'd had since 1980 that were given to me and Terry as a wedding present. And I told her, said, when you find them in the box, I want them just to put back. But all the rest of them you can have. So she got my little ceramic Christmas tree I'd made years ago. She got all the decorations and all the lights, all the junk. My house needs decorated just to look pretty to live in, but it'll be okay. That's the least of the worries in life, ain't it? That's the last one of these. And then let's see, 8 more of these, and I'll have all them strips sewed together. Hey, Miss Rhonda. I bet it's raining in Conway today. It's a rainy day here. You should make a Christmas tree quilt and just hang it up every year. Well, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to preach to you, but I'm beginning to think Christmas is like a pagan thing, and I'm not going to celebrate a Christmas tree or a Santa Claus or any of that stuff. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Good morning, Cindy Lathan from Washington State. The computer going to quilt and placemats for Christmas. It could be a manger scene. Well, that's a thought. Anyway, I wasn't gonna go into what I used to celebrate Christmas. I just don't anymore. And that's all I'm gonna say. Well, y'all can read what Lisa, my oldest son, says. The tree comes from druidry. Kim says, hi, Rhonda, and hi, Cindy. How long have I been on here? 30 minutes to sew these. It'll take another 30 minutes to sew the last pile of them here. Good morning, Susan. You're out. How are you? And I think when I get all these sewed together, I'll have to sew the last one and make a tube. But I was just trying to get them all sewed together so they wouldn't get lost and scattered. And that's all of that one. Let's see if I can get them cut apart here and in my lap without them falling back down on the floor on the back side where they are right now. I'll get these, and then I'm not going to sew on this anymore for a while. What are you? It's hanging on something. I know what it is. The dog's on them back there. Heidi found them. Heidi, get off of those. Don't need a dog on them, do I? Jane Martin, I've heard a lot of Christmas things have Christian meanings or roots, even St. Nicholas. Yeah, but do you think people are celebrating them as Christmas roots? I don't. Not the biggest majority of the people are not celebrating it as Christian roots. All right, the last colors here. I'll sew for probably 30 more minutes, it said. I've been on here 33, and I bet I'll have them done. They get a little harder to work with when I got a whole bunch on that side. Hold my mouth just right. Gift swap with almost everyone. It was just, yeah. I will buy some stuff for my grandkids, but that's about it. And if my kids need a little bit of cash, I'll give them some money. But that's about as far as my gift giving is going. Because a lot of people spend a whole lot more money than that they don't have to make Walmart and Amazon richer. So that's part of it. It's just real spend money, and put people into debt. Have to keep up with everybody else. But I think it's a good time to get together with family, though. I like to get together with family and eat. Is that a bad thing? There's one. There's two. Starting this next year, I'm only going to give handmade items. And they're worth a lot, though. They're a whole lot more sentimental and something they can keep forever and ever, too. Because you know that Walmart China junk sometimes don't last very long. It's not a keepsake. Oh, Mona's got to go do chores. Good morning, Kathy Jackson. Few things made the rest. I'll bake bread, some cookies, and make some candy to give. See? That's the way to do it. I know that's true, but not everybody appreciates handmade gifts. I know. But then they don't probably don't appreciate anything. Have you not seen kids rip open the presents and then not even hardly look at it and then want the next gift to unwrap? I've seen that. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? Without even looking at the first one. Kids these days have probably been handed too much, hadn't they? Let's see. Marilyn, it means more to me to get together for a reason than feeling like you have to because it's a holiday. And Kathy says, morning to all in chat. If I purchase things for gifts, my family would be shocked. Susan Yearout says, this year we'll be sewing hot pads. How much time and money and love you put in them. I know it, Jane. Family together, eat, play board and card games. I know we haven't done it for several months, but my mama likes to get together with the family that likes to play games and play the Mexican train dominoes. But bless her heart, she can't see very good anymore. We have to tell her what's on her dominoes sometimes. But even the little kids, some of the little boys like to play that game. Sometimes more people want to play than what we got, the number of players you can have. And me, my two sisters, and my brother and their spouses was all over at Mama's Friday night. She just wanted us to get together, and we hadn't in a long time, just us. And we had pizza and tacos and chip and dip, just plain food, not a fancy meal. But we enjoyed it. Because my mama's 89 and a half, so I don't know how many more Christmases we'll have with mama, because that's older than, that's a lot of years. We never know. Never know from one day to the next who will be with us and who will not be. Gotta pull my foot pedal back. That made me slip. My foot pedal was slipping, and my little old short leg was having to reach a long way to reach it. Let's see. The memories you make are more important, Kim. My granddaughters love pretty soaps and shampoos, so I got that. Grandson likes the Old Spice bath stuff, so he's getting some. Youngest gets a quilt and cloth book. Old Spice. I love the smell of Old Spice on the mail. I don't think my husband's wore Old Spice in a long time, but I know there's some up there where his toiletries are. But when we were dating and he would come to see me, Kim, he would wear Old Spice. But as we're going back, 44, 45 years ago, he don't try to smell good for me anymore like he used to. Porcelain ornaments for all my grandkids every year with their name and the year. Yeah, I used to every year get some kind of special dated ornament. So I had a big collection of dated ornaments, but I gave them to my daughter. Let's see, Kim, Jane, my dad wore Old Spice. Don't you like Old Spice? I do. Makes them smell good and sexy, don't it? Oh, I got to keep sewing. I'm wanting to get these done, so I've got to go do something else. If y'all see all my mess. But I wanted to check this step off of my list. Well, I'll get it though. My daughter-in-law uses the Old Spice deodorant. Yeah, I think Terry's deodorant is Old Spice. Don't think I bought any in a while, because I'm the type of person, if I buy one, I might buy 2 or 3, so I won't have to go back and buy any more real quick. Son-in-law likes the Old Spice swagger, so I'm giving him that set. Wow. You're making me want to go buy some for my husband. And I wasn't getting him anything for Christmas. Maybe I need to find him some Old Spice swagger. Maybe he'd put it on for me and he could smell good. Yeah, I got a string caught under the foot. It's pulling it. Get out of there. Well, I'll be glad to get through with this strip. It's got some threads that are bunching it up. All right. Now, I can hardly stand colognes or perfumes anymore. Men's deodorant is too strong. It is strong, though. I'll admit that. Get another one. Now, I know there's lots of different ones, but if I was going in the store to pick one for a man, I'd pick the Old Spice. Maybe I need to get some of that for the grandsons. They're old enough now, aren't they, to have some of that Old Spice smell. The oldest grandson, And the middle grandson, he kind of likes to act like he's a ladies' man. He ain't old enough to be a ladies' man. But they're, let's see, they're 16, 13, and 11's their ages. I'm not going to do anything else but sew these strips. So this is what I like. And then I'm going to cut it and let Gladys sew it on Wednesday. That's my plan. If we get any sewing done Wednesday, may just bring food and talk and eat. That happens sometimes. Has the Duke Cannon products. I find it at Lowe's, Publix, and Cracker Barrel and Amazon. I've never heard of those. Duke Cannon, but I'm not up on what's what. There's a lot of them I hadn't heard of. I just know Old Spice has been around for a long time. I'll make up some seasoning mixes and put in jars for my daughter, plus some little kitchen stuff I found. Oh. And Crystal. Hello, Crystal. You guys like, is that Axe? Did I get I don't know, Kim. I got one of them that you had sent an email, but I'm not, hadn't checked. Dogs are bothering me down here. And Crystal's asking if you like the Axe. I'm gonna have to get my plugger up her. And it's right here close. Let me plug it up right there. The oldest one, maybe the two oldest. I don't think the 11-year-old needs it yet. Do you? And welcome to our little hen party, Crystal. I'm a sewing and the girls are a chatting, and everybody's welcome. Sometimes they just pick up projects and work on it while we talk. And Shelly says the young guys like Axe. Okay, so I probably ought not get the young guys Old Spice, had I? I'm glad y'all told me because I didn't know. Let me see. I don't want to go. I have no places to shop around here. I don't know if they sell that at the dollar store. And I'm not going to Walmart. And I honestly am in a rural area, and Walmart is about the only place in my area to buy very many gifts unless I order stuff. Need to. Now, even though I'm not going to do all the Christmas stuff, the kids will get something. But I haven't gotten it yet. Oh, I know. I got Thomas that Advent box with the fishing lures in it. And I know, you know what? I was supposed to give it to him December the 1st so he could open one every day, but it's still over here at my house. Maybe I could give it to him January, and he could start it on January the 1st. It wouldn't have to be a Christmas thing, would it? But the reason I didn't have to give it to him is he told me and his other grandma both what he wanted, and we both got him one. So he had two of them Christmas fishing lure Advent box. Isn't that funny? He wanted to, that Thomas is my little grandson that likes to fish, and he wanted to make sure he got that. So he tells both grandmas, and then we both get it. And what was it? What day it was? We was all over at my son-in-law and daughter's house, and I told her, said, did Thomas tell you about that thing? And she said, yes, I got it for him. And then I had to laugh and say, well, I got it too. He'll want to go. I know. Maybe, but you know what? Maybe during the Christmas time he's off from school, I'd like to take him fishing. Because, hey, I like to go fishing too. So me and him need to plan to fish during the Christmas holiday. Unless it's just blue cold or the wind's blowing too hard or something. I don't like to fish when the winds are blowing hard. Ramona, we donated 400 pounds of dog food to the animal shelter. Oh, that's a nice gift. I know around here the dog shelters all the time asking for dog food and stuff. So that was sweet of you, Ramona. And hello, Ramona. Yeah, Ramona says good morning, everyone. Well, good morning, Ramona. 51 minutes, and I still don't have these sewed. And I've been sewing fast. Pedal to the metal. Good morning, Mary Webb. Did I miss you earlier? I might have. Because I don't remember saying good morning to Mary Webb. I'm trying to be friendly here and say hi to everybody and good morning to everybody. And work at the same time. Is everyone else in here going to be live today? Are y'all all going to be live today? They'll have to. This is probably not the only time I'm going to be live today. If I can get it all worked out, I'm going to be live more today, maybe even tonight. That be okay? Good morning, Donna Dixon. And let's see, how many have we got? We've got 34 now. I thought I saw 40 a minute ago, but 34 now. And I think we're just going to have a sandwich for lunch, so I'm not going to do a lot of cooking today. We need to cut some firewood, but it's too rainy. Can't go cut firewood. And we were buying some from a guy, but then he don't bring it as often as we need it. Find my place here. How many more? 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Get it to going so I can get them done. I haven't heard Terry come in yet. Get this done too. I'm gonna go see if I can warm up another cup of coffee. 9:51 and check the mail. I need to see what's in the mail. My mail usually runs between 9 and 10. I'm getting there. Little Maybelline's having to work hard, ain't she? You're zooming right along. I am. This one and one more. Let's see. Steve Arney. Good morning, Steve Arney. Good rainy morning from Northern California. Watching while I finish the binding on a community service quilt for my guild. So see, we can multitask. We can visit and work too, can't we? And welcome to our hen party chat. I come on here live sometimes just to see how our sick folks are and see what everybody's doing. Let's see. Susan, your out's got snow. Well, I tell you, it's warm here today, Susan. I think we're going to have thunderstorms. It's warm, rainy and warm. But I bet after the storms go through, I bet it gets cold. What I bet you. And hello, Aunt B sewing, quilting, and crafting. Hello, Aunt B. Sounds like Aunt B does it all. Quilting and crafting and sewing. What? I think I heard Terry come in. I did. Let me get these done. This one and one more, and I'll go see how he's haying the cows went. I was hoping to get it done before he got back, but I didn't make it. 56 minutes on here, and 1.5 more strips to go. Start counting it down. Quilt. And Aunt B saying hi to everybody. Y'all say hi and welcome her in. I gotta watch what I'm doing. I'll be crooked going down through there. I've enjoyed my chat with y'all. Well, I'm not gone yet, Shelly. Just a little bit more. I got one more strip. And I don't care if Terry's in the house. I'm going to finish this before I get up. I am. Right. One more. Get it ready. Get this one sewed, and then I'll shut it down after I say bye. Not before. Get it lined up. It'll go faster if I get it started right, won't it? I didn't know you did live. Nice break from Christmas sewing. Oh, I do lives on and off all the time. We have to get our work done. Yes, we do. We have to get our work done. We have to get our time with our friends. We have to get our sewing time. The list of the things we have to do just never ends. You know that? We have to cook. We have to feed the man and the kids 3 times a day. We have to do the shopping. We have a lot to do, don't we? We're the heart of the home, though, aren't we? I think we are. We can make the place where everybody lives pleasant, or we can make it not so pleasant. If I'm happy and my husband's happy, it makes the world a better place out here. Tell Terry you're stripping. I'll do that. I'll tell him I've been back here stripping on YouTube. Almost. That's all I like. That's funny, ain't it? That's what I've been doing. I've been stripping. Then we'll cut these strips and sew them together again in a different way. Oh, seeing 45 in here. But I'll be back. Good Lord willing, I'll be back after a while. But no promises. May have to go buy me some old spice or some axe. I may have to go shopping. I better fix my hair before I go out in public, though, and it's just a mess. I need to wash it. It's just a mess. And I'm done. I'm going to pull it out. I am going to cut them apart and pick them up off the floor before I get up. Let's see. I'll put them right there. Heidi seemed to want to get on them back there behind the sewing machine. And there's a, well, that's the problem with short hair. You have to keep getting it trimmed. Yeah. And you know, it's not short. It's just I got these bangs now. But they're and sometimes they kind of get flat on top. It's ought to make a queen size quilt, hadn't it? All these pieces sewed back together again. My gals are here. Bye, Marilyn. I'm a fixing to go too. Oh, I am right now because that's the last one. Those are the colors. Isn't that going to be pretty together though? That's the colors, and then we'll cut them again and offset them and do the trip around the world. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for keeping me company while I sewed them. Turn the machine off and turn everything off and go whatever. Bye. Love y'all. See you later.